It's Week 14 of the National Football League. And coming up, we're going to see Keenan Allen. Big plays follow him around. He comes in second in the NFL in receiving yards. It's the Bears and the Niners. And
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Well, the 49ers getting ready to go on offense, and it's the Pro Bowler Brock Purdy at the helm in his 3rd NFL season now out of Iowa State.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, this defense for the Bears, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Here's Purdy. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he takes a pretty good lick there as he'll wind up getting about 3. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 35. A good pickup there at 22.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
This is Jennings. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in the yard. 2nd down in the yard. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards to pick up. 1st down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
In motion goes the tight end. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the 12-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. So the Bears ready to go on offense, and it's the #1 overall pick leading them out, the Heisman Trophy winner from USC, Caleb Williams.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. First carry for DeAndre Swift. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The numbers for him from a week ago: 13 carries, 65 yards.
And a rushing title is definitely within sight, so the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there, but they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So the delay of game penalty backs them up. It's now 2nd and 7. Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. You look at this Niner defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Niners offense, led by their running back, headed out for the 2nd possession. We get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, and he sets the pace here in the latter stages of the season. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. McCaffrey on the counter, and he might have gotten that yard back, and that's about it, as he'll take it only up to about the 20. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Purdy now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowski to punt the football. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here's Jones on the return. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. Off the play fake, it's Williams. He'll buy some time right. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion. When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'll have to keep carrying it, thank you.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4. On first and 10, it's Swift. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Second down at 6 now from the 42. To throw, Williams. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now a give right side Swift. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down. You look at this Niner defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one, because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense and Christian McCaffrey ready to go once more. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. His numbers reflect that. Currently leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you get a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
Now Purdy. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Willis. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 7. Purdy off the play fake. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And throwing here, Purdy. That is caught. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to throw, Purdy. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Purdy from the gun. For left side, it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, the incompletions on first and second down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
A pass complete to Odunze. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. On fourth down, here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Williams. Got to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And he's going to have the Niners first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to have it here just past the 25. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, an interception's the result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
To the air, Williams. Going deep here for Allen. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I would say it might be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And taken right at the 35. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Purdy completes it to Jennings. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. And they'll go with a ground attack here.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. That's caught out right by Jennings. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Purdy. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 17-yard line. Purdy looking to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Purdy now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Shotgun now with Purdy. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Kayvon Thibodeau. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking to throw is Williams. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where it was the visiting Packers who were able to come in and win this one on the road. Jordan Love, sharp in the victory, as his guys get back within a game of 500. From there, let's get over to Arizona to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And at halftime, they trail the visiting Seahawks in that ball game. Kenneth Walker, well on his way to a 100-yard afternoon. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. J.J. McCarthy leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. We saw a fine performance in the first half from the former Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, and we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. To throw, it's Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. Yeah, both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. To throw again on second down. Purdy, another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down before he gets into enemy territory. Now Purdy. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Slant route connects with Deebo Samuel.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
He's going to, and he coughed it up.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable two-score lead here in the third quarter and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say, roads closed.
And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
A third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. It's taken to the 26.
Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
3rd and 3. Throwing here, Purdy. He's got his touch.
And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll fake the give. Now Williams.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun, here's Swift.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
Dancing to his left. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Caleb Williams.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears are back within a score.
Santos with the extra point. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Purdy from the gun. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And Debo going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made at the 42.
The tight end in motion right.
Purdy off the play fake.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Zach Pickens, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Purdy. Under pressure, they got him again.
Zach Pickens.
2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
A lot of great quarterbacks from USC. Here's another one. The rookie's got a 1st down.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Now he's going to get it on the jet sweep. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
DeAndre Swift with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with the touchdown run to take the lead.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. after the touchdown. Here's Santos to kick this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Niners offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down and 1.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, they spot it right in midfield at the 50. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line.
They go play action here. Purdy
steps away. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
From the 22 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Purdy looking to throw.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Purdy now to throw.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
So here we go. It's Jake Moody now in a big spot.
From the left hash, this from 46. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll bring him back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And able to get this out to the 25.
The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC.
A CD after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides. So I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
Anytime
right.
we have
That's
a
right.
defensive battle. But that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play. And the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Purdy will throw for it.
And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for two. And now the lead stays at 5.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
To throw, Williams.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Now Purdy.
This one caught by Kittle. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey.
With career touchdown number 96, he joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list.
And the Niners are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. An extra point try now for Moody.
And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Now the Bears offense ready to take over again.
And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Eluding the pressure right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Play action. Now Williams.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
Looking to throw is Williams.
A bullet throw, but incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
On 4th down, here's Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. And again, back to Komet. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Throwing again here, Williams. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd down and 3. Allen, the man in motion right. Here's a fake on a jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back.
Well, the faithful in full roar here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. To the air, Williams. A throw left side taken in by Komet.
Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
They'll go. Here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Cole Komet
from 10 yards out.
And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And he will have a Niners 1st down. And that will be the one that seals the victory.
It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot. But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for San Francisco, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they're squarely in play for next year mode now as they drop to 2-11. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.